Hey guys, so I'm so excited that you all decided to join the Sculpted Studies Powdered Brows Practice Group. But before you all get started, I want to kind of give you an idea of what I'm looking for, so that way we're all kind of working on the same page, right? We all come from different backgrounds, different teachings, different machines. So it's kind of like a kind of coming together episode. Okay, so with that said, I want you guys to come on over here and take a look at kind of what I've done. I'm going to cover this up over here. So this is kind of what standardly gets taught during powdered brows training, okay? There is the shape, and then you kind of work that shape with a whip shade. From the bottom all the way to the top, then back down. Then you go maybe halfway up and back down, and then you go half of that halfway and back down. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It looks great, but it could look better, right? Right now it looks like a shape. It's very stripy, and you can kind of see some clear demarcations in that shading effect. And I want to elevate your work. So in order to do that, I want to take you from here to something that looks like this, right? It's much softer. And just so you guys know, this is one pass versus 3 passes. So I've got a lot less trauma to the skin. I've got a lot less pigmentation in the skin. So it's really soft and it's super natural looking. It almost looks fluffy, realistic, like what you would really be able to do with powder makeup. Okay, so how do we practice for this? Okay, so first of all, get out your machine. I happen to be using the Flux. It's a wireless device made by FK Irons. You can get it through us if you'd like. We are taking orders. There is a Vertex Nano needle attached to this, one round liner, 0.33. So if you're in my lip blush class, you already know that this is a different setup for brows than it is for lips. Okay, so I'm gonna turn my machine on and get it down to a nice slow speed. So if you're working with something like a critical, you're looking at probably like a 5.5 to a 6. All right, nice and slow. You want those dots far apart. You're used to practicing like this, straight towards you, right? Nice and even pressure, etc. That'll give you that first brow that I showed you. Now what I want you to do, and I've done some of them here, I want you to practice in an upward angle. So if you were starting at the base of the brow, you would be on an angle towards the top of the brow, right? The machine is still at 90 degrees, but I want you to kind of practice bringing those strokes more organic than placed. Starting with something really soft like that. All right, I've got some examples of it, all kind of over the latex because it took a tough couple of takes to get this video. So that's what I want to see, guys. I want to see some upward motion. When you send me in your work, please tell me what machine you're using, what needle configuration you're using, and wipe your latex. Let me see one pass only so that way I can kind of tweak what you're doing with the machine in your hand, and then we'll work on how to really transform what you're doing with that standard looking powdered brow into something much more modern, much more natural for your clients. Hope you enjoyed it. See you guys soon.